Hello, everyone. Today's main topic is this one question. How can we overcome laziness completely and effectively, with the least amount of effort possible? Because let's be real, if curing laziness is too hard or painful, then lazy people? Well, they won't do it. I totally get that. So today, I promise you this. My solution will be super simple. I've personally used it as my own guinea pig, and I can confirm it works. And it's very easy to apply. You just never really noticed it. I'm going to divide this video into 3 parts. Part 1, my personal story. And this is something I've never admitted publicly before. More than 5, maybe even 7 years ago, I was an extremely lazy person. This is the first time I'm saying this out loud. Part 2, how I stumbled upon an incredibly simple method, completely by accident, that helped me beat laziness, and I'll share that method with you. Part 3, after experiencing the results, I did some research to understand the science behind why it works. Your Part 1, the story of a lazy guy. 5 to 7 years ago, my life looked like this. Wake up at 10, sometimes 11 a.m., eat lunch, and then have no idea what to do with my day. It's a routine many people might find familiar, especially if you don't go to school or work a fixed job, if you're freelancing or building your own thing. It's so easy to lose yourself in that freedom. That was me. At the time, I was a failure. No achievements, nothing to show for myself. I didn't think I was special, so I made plans, but never stuck to them. Every time I had something to do, it made me frustrated. So I'd say, forget it, I'll do it tomorrow. And suddenly, I'd feel relief. I'd avoid the task by gaming, scrolling my phone, going out for coffee. It felt better in the moment. But gradually, I became this sluggish, uninspired, lazy person. At first it was kind of fun. Doing nothing felt freeing. But then came the guilt. I felt ashamed. I felt useless. Eventually a voice inside told me, "You can't keep living like this. If this keeps going, your life is going nowhere." But just having that awareness wasn't enough. Because laziness, when it becomes a habit, is hard to break. So even though I felt guilty, I kept being lazy. Then, one day, something changed. It was winter, cold weather. Just like any other day, I slept in till 10, turned off the alarm a dozen times, finally dragged myself out of bed just because I was tired of lying down. I had breakfast, then went back to my room. I thought I should really do this, and this. But I felt bored, drained, even bored of being bored. Tired of the internet, tired of movies, tired of myself. So I just got up and walked out. Told myself, forget this, I'm going outside. Went to the park. Didn't plan anything. Just walked. And that day, the air was chilly but nice. Trees, grass. It felt good. After about 30 minutes, something clicked. I felt amazing. So light. So relaxed. I asked myself, why do I feel so good right now? And I thought, if I could feel this way while working, I could probably handle anything. So that night, I started wondering, maybe when we move our bodies, walk or run, our brains release something that lifts our mood. Whatever it was, I decided to use that feeling as my trigger to get things done. Part 2, my method. From that day on, before doing anything important, I would go out and walk. I carried a small notebook and a pen. If my work needed a computer, I didn't bring it along. Too heavy. Kills the vibe. Instead, I just told myself, today I'm going to write this post, edit that photo. But I didn't pressure myself to do it right away. I'd walk for about 30 minutes, choosing a route where I'd end up at a nice coffee shop. That 30-minute walk was like flipping a switch. My body would start feeling excited, happy. Then boom, caffeine, a favorite drink, and a notebook. Perfect state to work. I was shocked by how productive I became. It was like magic. That one small trick got me to handle a mountain of work, easily. Sometimes I'd skip the walk and feel lazy again. But over time, the habit stuck. I realized, wow, I'm actually getting things done. I'm not useless after all. Even on days I needed a computer, I'd walk for 30 minutes first, then come home and start. Because again, carrying a laptop while walking is not it. Feels like military training, not self-care. This method works for most healthy people. If you're already fit, maybe walking isn't enough. You might need a light jog. But for me, someone who's always been sedentary, walking is perfect. You have to find your own sweet spot. And trust me, no matter how stressed or tired you are, once your body hits that zone, it naturally produces feel-good chemicals. It's not magic, it's biology. If you live in the countryside, you're lucky. Trees, rivers, fresh air. If you're in the city, go to a park. Or if it's hot, hit the gym. No need to lift weights, just walk or jog. With music pumping and people working out around you, your energy gets amplified. Then, head to a cafe, grab a drink you love, and get things done. And hey, if you're at a gym, you can even bring your laptop and work right after. One session solves many problems. One last tip. Get a decent pair of shoes. Make the walk pleasant, not painful. If your feet hurt, it's game over. Comfort is key to triggering that happy state. Thanks to this simple method, I've become so much more productive. And that wraps up Part 2. Part 3. The science behind it. So why does this method work? Let's go back to the key point. When we walk, run, or move, our bodies release a flood of feel-good chemicals. Oxytocin, endorphins, adrenaline, serotonin. They're the same chemicals our bodies release when we're genuinely happy. So no, happiness doesn't just happen, it's chemical. And the best part? These same chemicals are released during physical movement. It's a beautiful coincidence. So we use that biology to our advantage, to work better, live better. Back then, I didn't know any of this. I just discovered it by accident. Later, I read studies confirming it. Also, when we exercise, our blood and oxygen flow improves, especially to the brain. So we think better, work better. I even read a study from the University of Georgia. When people are tired, stressed, and drained, the usual advice is, take a break. But the study found that light exercise is actually more effective than resting. Mind-blowing, right? So that's my method. Simple, practical, science-backed. Walk. Get into the zone. Get to work. Repeat daily. Over time, your stamina grows and the laziness fades. You become a person with inner fire. And just like that, goodbye, procrastination.